Hi everyone, I'm Corrie. Today I'm going to show you how I made this love heart designed card for Valentine's Day. As you can see, it's super sparkly. I made it on the Cricut Maker 3 and I used a green mat, for that. The back is made from white cardstock and it has like a little foot at the back. I know when it's down it looks just like a circle, but to stop it from rolling away, all I did was choose a circle in Cricut Design Space, then create a rectangle and weld the two together to create this little foot, if you will. I'll explain how I did all this part a bit later. So the back is plain white cardstock, and then I used this lovely pink holographic card. I used pink glitter, not much of that left sadly, and this lovely white glitter as well. Okay, so I'm going to go into Design Space and show you quickly how I put the design together. It was basically just circles and using the offset, and then the same with a heart shape, and then I'll show you how I put it together. Okay, so here we are in Cricut Design Space. As you can see, I've used a circle, a square and a heart to create this project. That part is the back. And then I've made it grey because, as you can see, we've got white already on there. I know it's white card, but it was just so I could differentiate between what was plain and what was glitter card. So I started off with just a circle, which you can find under shapes. Now there is a rectangle there as well, but it's got like roundy edges and I didn't want that. So I just took a square and then I unclicked it so I could turn it into a rectangle. Okay, just get it a nice shape, and then I highlighted it and clicked align bottom, and that just means that the bottom of the circle is now along the same line as the bottom of the rectangle. So highlight again and then just weld the two together, and that creates the back part. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how I made the front. Again, started off in shapes with a basic circle. Just pull it to however big you want it to be. And what I'll do is I'll take my original design apart so I can show you all of the different layers within it. Okay, just take that one apart as well. Okay, so the large pink one is the base of the card, I guess, and then I created this ring, and I'll show you how I did this. It's using the offset again. So I went inside of the circle, apply, and then I did the same again. If you use offset repeatedly, it keeps the same measurement. And then what I did is I just clicked on the larger circle at the back and then I hid it away by clicking the eye. Then I highlighted the two circles that are there and then pressed slice. And then the pieces that you're taking out will appear at the top there. You can just delete them. And then you have a ring. Hope that makes sense. So then I clicked the eye again to bring back the back panel, changed the colour, and then did the same with the ring, changed the colour. So that's how the base was made. Obviously this pink one is just another offset inside. And then I basically did the same with the heart. Found a heart that I liked the shape of, did an offset, another offset, created a ring, and then another offset inside of that. It doesn't want me to move it for some reason. I just updated Design Space and it went a little bit glitchy with text for some reason. Anyway, once you've got them all together, you can align them. If you use the center, it makes sure everything's perfectly aligned, and then group them so you can move them about like that. Just do the same with the circles. And then align center and put the heart just where it looks good, and then group again. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how I did the text. So I couldn't find anything that I really liked, so I used this MS reference sans serif, which sounds terribly boring, and it doesn't look great, does it? It's kind of square. I wanted something that looked more like bubble writing, and there's no option here to change this. So what I decided to do instead was to ungroup and manipulate the text by using the offset again, and using this corner. It's like a rounded corner. So if you do a little offset and apply it, it makes it look a bit more like bubble writing. Now I'm just going to change the colour. If you click on the right hand side there, you can see the different layers of the text, if you will. You can see the offset and then the original letter. And that makes it easier to change the colours on the text, because sometimes if you're trying to click on the screen, you end up clicking the wrong piece of the text, if that makes sense. Okay, and then what I did to stop it moving around was just group the offset with the original letter. I'll just do this last one. Obviously, I'm just showing an example here. You want to type all of your text at the same time so that it's all the same size, and you can resize it when you put it into the design. And then what I did was I aligned the bottom of those together, so I knew they're in a straight line. And then I just tried playing around with this, aligning them, but it didn't look great, to be honest. Sometimes the spacing of things doesn't look perfect, and you just need to do it by eye. As long as it's aligned along the bottom, it should be fine. And then I just grouped all that back together and sized and put it into the design. Just like that. Okay, now I'm going to hit Make It. I'm using a Maker 3. It gives you these 3 different options of how to cut. We're still using a mat because it's card, and I don't have any smart material card. These are all the different levels that we've created. Obviously the grey is actually the white plain card. Okay, so I'm going to set my base material to glitter cardstock for all of the card, because I use quite thick cardstock. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how I put it all together. This is the beautiful pink holographic, the pink glitter cardstock, and we've got this lovely white, and then we're layering it with the pink holographic again at the front, and then we've got this white for the back, and you can also see I've got some glue there, and I've got some foam tape and some double-sided tape as well. So I'll just put it all together now. Okay, so I'm going to start by lining them up, just having a look at what they look like, and me taking the pink glitter circle that goes in the centre, and I'm going around the back of it with the double-sided tape. I love this tape much more than using glue, a lot less mess. Okay, here we go. And then I'm going to put glue. Sadly, I don't have really thin double-sided tape, otherwise I would have used that. So I'm using glue for this part, for the rings, and using that glitter center as like a guide. And I'm going to take the back off the double-sided tape, put that in place. Okay, now I'm going to do this glue on the back of the white glitter heart. And again, just use that pink glitter as a guide so I know it looks even and hopefully in the right place. There we go. Now I'm going to do this lettering first, just have a little play with it. Again, using the glue to attach the pink holographic onto the white glitter. Okay, now I'm going to put this lettering onto the heart, and I'm going to use this double-sided tape again. And then I'm going to use the foam tape on the back of the pink glitter heart and also on the back of the pink holographic heart. Just to give it a little bit of a 3D effect. There we go, beautiful. All right, this is the back. I use a cutter which has the option to just create a fold in the card. Just pick where you would like it. Double-sided tape and stick together. It's as simple as that. And that's the finished product. I hope you like it. Please subscribe.